trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Taken from about the 12. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Oh, he's going to air it out right. It's caught inside the 25.
For a Carolina Panther.
And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
1st and 10.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10.
Y'all playing the wrong football. 31's the mic. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Last week, of course, the great performance. Over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's...
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Packers nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
From the 27, Rodgers, he's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
It's 2nd down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. 47 Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
1st down.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown.
Complete.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
To throw again on 2nd down, Rodgers. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Interception.
1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
For the extra point.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Dancing to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
These 2 teams all tied after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to Aaron Jones.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this 1st half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Preston Smith.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working.
At the 21-yard line.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers.
Complete.
A big play there. 79 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 32. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Operating from the gun. Rodgers. Over the middle. That's caught by Adams.
Rodgers.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
His kick.
And he puts it through.
Makes the score Packers 24, Panthers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
10-10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On second down, Bridgewater again. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. He's going to look deep for more. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted by the
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
On second down, here's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jay Sternberger, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the route is on here in this first half. Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, Bridgewater. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Preston Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater taking it. That's caught at the 25. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater.
Receivers on the field as a defender.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with some. Eluding the pressure. Panthers from the left hash. This from 46. Spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plex?
Their own 22-yard line.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play.
So we reach halftime in what's been a farm, as we'll send you down the Coach Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And a fair kick. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Right there, 54 miles. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, 88.
From the gun, Rodgers. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
A gain of
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. On first down, Rodgers. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. K1 short in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Second down.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from.
Great do during the course of practice each and
the Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well. And if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. And his throw here's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
I got you, baby. I got you. I got you. Go Delta. 31's the mic. Hey, we're pretty quiet, team. We're pretty quiet. 31's the mic.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Now, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
This will be taken at the 10. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Eli Apple. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
first down. This is McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
He's taken down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
4 down. 31's the mic. And what's the line?
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And 11 at the Packers.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. 31.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Robert Forster, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20.
Oh, we got plenty
10,
of fight, baby.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
33 yards on the play.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
A loss of 13.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
But it's 3rd down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and a 1st down for the green and gold.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And down inside the 15 he goes. And we're back now in Charlotte.
16.
It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Box it. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. 26.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Adams. Touchdown.
Davante Adams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
And his kick is right through.
Score, Packers 40, Panthers 16.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Bridgewater flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. To the right side, and he's got more complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Zadarius Smith in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Bridgewater now. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A first down there on a pickup at 25. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
On the carry.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 5-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time they face a 3rd and 2. The first carry for Trenton Cannon. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
4th down and 1.
Switch.
They'll run again with Cannon. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that fourth down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the fourth quarter. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to float this over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
4 makes it 3rd and 2.
To throw, Bridgewater. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Preston Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight's